Hello everyone, this is Jay, and today I'm going to give you guys an update on the portfolio, and I'm also going to show you what I bought on Friday as a DC investor. I'm not 100%. I lost my voice yesterday while I was at work. I'm not feeling sick, but I still lost my voice, so I'm going to try my best to give you guys an update. I really wanted to show you guys the purchases that I made on Friday as a DC investor, plus the sell on Apple, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And then I'm also going to show you the full portfolio so you guys can see my positions. I cannot show you the portfolio performance because somehow it's not working in the Fidelity website. So that I'm going to owe you for next week. But let me show you the purchases that I made on Friday. And I started, of course, with Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG. I put $30 into Procter & Gamble at a share price of $158.88. So I'm just going to continue to buy as long as it's under $160. Then my next one was SCHD, which was my one share that I buy every week, no matter what the share price is at every Friday, at a share price of $27.60. Then my next one was FXAIX, S&P 500 Index Fund. I threw $15 in there at a share price of $225.60. Then in the growth portfolio, I made a purchase on Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. Threw $15 into Amazon at a share price of $232.90. And I just want to continue to DCA into Amazon because I feel like I should have done that with Google also. So let's see where Google goes. Hopefully it does give me an opportunity soon, but as of right now, I'm just going to continue to DCA slowly into Amazon before I throw a lump sum in there. Then my next one was VGT. I threw $10 in there at a share price of $697.24. So also gonna continue to DCA into VGT as long as I see it under $700. I would love for it to go back down to the 500s, but let's see where the market goes. And then I also received some money from my credit card points thanks to the use of my credit card during the vacation, which I also paid off. I did not pay any interest, but I did use my credit card last month a lot. I bought the tickets to go to Disney World, and then I also used it there at the Disney parks and in Florida. So I was able to get $64.91, so $65 pretty much from my credit card points. And thank God I had the cash to be able to pay it off in my high yield savings account. So with this money, I was able to buy 2 shares of SCHD at a share price of $27.61. And then I bought a fractional share, 0.354 shares at $27.62. So added another 2.3 shares of SCHD thanks to the credit card points and thanks to using the credit card in the right way pretty much. So I'm just gonna continue to do that as long as I continue to use the credit card the right way. Those points, just continue to put them into SCHD and build up my SCHD position. Then I want to show you the Apple sale before I show you the dividend portfolio. And you guys can see that my Apple position, I took a screenshot before I made the sale. I have 1.906 shares. My average cost was at $142.41. And I had in price appreciation, this is not including the dividends, even though the dividends were very small, it was like a little bit over $1 every quarter. My total gain right here shows almost 68%. So probably including the dividends, I probably had after the sale like 69% or somewhere around there. You guys can see right here in the screenshot that my first share, I bought it in 2022 at an average cost of $131.10. And this was considered a little bit expensive back then. So can you believe it? Now it's at 200 and something dollars. I sold it around 239. Let me show you the sale, which is this one right here. So I sold my one share at $239.45. So that was some very nice gains right there. And then my fractional share, the 0.906, I also sold it at $239.45. $2.45, and I was able to get $216 from that. So if we go into my dividend portfolio, or my full portfolio actually, you guys can see that my full portfolio is at $28,700 right now in market value. So I'm so close to $29,000. So definitely very excited. I really want to hit $30,000. That's going to be a nice milestone for this year. So hopefully I do get there pretty soon. But if we take a look right here, I wanted to show you this. I got $1,016 in cash. This is $509 from the growth portfolio and $507 in the dividend portfolio. So I do have those $507 now in the dividend portfolio, but um, $25 is going to go into Visa, the weekly challenge for the month of September. So I'm going to be buying $25 of Visa for the weekly challenge on Monday. And then I'm going to see where else do I get an opportunity. I don't know what to do with the other 400 something dollars from the sale of Apple. Um, I was thinking about adding a new position into the dividend portfolio, but I also want to build up some of my other positions. If I show you the full portfolio, you guys can see that some of my positions I have under $1,000 invested. Like for example, Main Street Capital and KO Coca-Cola. These two positions are two that I need to grow some more because I do want to hold them long term. Especially Coca-Cola, I only have $448. So I want to start focusing on this one pretty soon. In Procter and Gamble, I've been buying Procter and Gamble under 160, but look at the share price now, $160.02. So it's already recovering from the low 150s where it was at. And I got a 8.3% unrealized gains right now, 7.8 shares. So if it does continue to go up over $160, I am going to start throwing maybe a few dollars into KO Coca-Cola until it goes, hopefully the share price goes as close to $60 flat as possible, or even under $60. That's where I would love to buy some more Coca-Cola. But Main Street Capital is another one that I need to buy more. I only got 17.6 shares. I got 68% in unrealized gains because my cost per share is at $39. But those are going to be my next two focus positions that I want to build more. And you guys can see that SCHD is at 312 shares right now. 312. Definitely very excited. Very close to 350 shares, which is the goal for this year. And if I continue to use my credit card properly and continue to pay it off without paying any interest, I can continue to build up my SCHD position even faster. Since he did not win the month of September, I am not going to be able to get those 4 shares that I was going to get in September with the weekly challenge, plus the 4 that I buy every Friday. My Friday purchases on SCHD are not negotiable. They are going to be purchased every Friday. So, and then you guys can see that Google, ticker symbol GOOGL, 7.8 shares, and I got a 46% in unrealized gains right now. $1,800 already, and I was able to at least purchase $1,200. Let's see where Alphabet goes. You know, hopefully the share price goes down some more. But the PE ratio is still in the 20s. If we go into the stock analysis tab, we go right here. Google is one of the popular ones, including Lululemon. But Google, you guys can see that right now the share price is at $235. After hours is at $234. I do believe that they're paying the dividend now, if I'm not mistaken, or the ex-dividend date is now, oh yeah, September 8th, and today September 7th. So whatever shares you held as of the closing of Friday, that's what you're gonna get paid your dividend from. And the price target right now is a negative 506, according to the analyst, $223. But the PE ratio is still at 25 right now in the share price that is at right now. Forward PE 23.6. So I do want to build it some more, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Let me see if some bad news come where it will bring the share price down some more. Because right now, year to date is up 24%. In the last month is up 20.4%. And then let's take a quick look at Lululemon. Do any of you guys hold Lululemon, ticker symbol LULU? You guys can see it's one of the popular ones right now, $167 in share price. And the PE ratio is at 11.4, but forward PE 13.6. Price target 46% upside from here, $246. Are you guys agreeing with this, with the analysts that are calling it a buy and are putting the price target at that much? In the last month, Lululemon is down 14.5%. Year to date, 56.2%. So it is down a lot. Maybe this is an opportunity right here. And let me know in the comment section if you guys are buying Lululemon. But if we go back into my full portfolio, you guys can see Amazon, I got 5.4%, 5.4 shares, 26.4% in unrealized gains, and just want to continue to DCA into it slowly, together with my other positions from my dividend portfolio. My next sell is going to be Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. And I wanted to talk a little bit about my strategy towards with Tesla, but my voice is not very good right now, so I don't want to do this for too long. I want to kind of like save it for the week because I gotta go to work, right? So maybe in the next one. I did follow Jeremy's advice to post my portfolio holdings into Gemini, Google Gemini, and then see what opinion it gives me for which position will be best for my portfolio to replace Tesla. And it gave me an interesting opinion on my holdings and then on which position will fit best my portfolio. But I'll talk about it maybe on a future video, maybe on Friday or maybe on Sunday. But definitely was very, very interesting. Now, let me show you the dividend portfolio. Before I leave, the dividend portfolio salary, which is at $782. I did lose a few dollars from the Apple sale on the dividend. I did not calculate from the cash the yield that I get from just idling cash in my dividend portfolio, in my taxable pretty much. I do still get some money. I think it's like around 4% or 3 point something percent. I don't remember. But I got $782 of estimated yearly dividends, and you guys can see which sectors pay me the most. ETFs, of course, $331. That's where I have most of my money, which is what is going to continue to be. All right, everyone, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm sorry that my voice is not 100%. I'm going to try to work on it. I did wanted to try to do a streaming tonight, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So, but I really, really want to do it. I really, really want to do it. I want to test it. I'm hoping you guys support. You guys will help me along the way to see how it goes. And then just have a chat and maybe review some stocks or something. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.